he's out of the stretch. Fastball hit hard and past the dive of Nick Howard at third base. It'll be an RBI base hit for Thomas, who's digging for two. Pappy's throw comes right into the bag. The throw is right on the money, and he gunned him down. How about that throw from Mike Pappy? Georgia Tech takes a 1-0 lead.
Just thinking it's early and need to move on, and there's a lot of game left. I knew we were going to make plays behind me, and we were going to score runs, so it's just about turning the page and moving on.
Palka grounds it out towards the second baseman, Greg Nanny, on a backhanded slide. He fields, goes to Laprise at second. Relay on to first is in time. They roll it up 4-6-3 on a very nifty inning-ending double play.
He was throwing his fastball, and we were getting some hits off that, and then he kind of settled in, and he started throwing 3 pitches for strikes, and that's kind of tough when you got a guy who can mix that many pitches. And he was hitting the spots too. I think that's what really helped him.
Waved at and missed. And Scott has got his first strikeout of the game. Scott kicks and deals. Pitch outside corner, called strike 3. A backdoor slider that froze. Brandon Thomas kicks and now delivers. Pitch line down the right field line, racing over his Palka, but he's not going to be able to get to it. Irving around first, digging for 2. Palka, little trouble with it initially. It'll be a stand-up double.
Scott did a great job getting our bats back in the lineup, having quick innings, and obviously Irving leading that inning off with a double. I mean, it's a momentum game, so he definitely gave us some momentum going into the rest of the game.
Pappy fisted back up the middle. That should bring the run home from third. Hyde bobbles initially and has no play anywhere. So Pappy, a little squibber up the middle, going to tie up the game. McCarthy lifts it out towards shallow center field. Actually, straightaway center is back into left center. Thomas makes the catch. That'll be deep enough to bring home Pappy from third. He'll score. The Who's have a 2-1 lead.
We've been hitting the ball so well over the last 2 weeks since coming out of an exam break. It's been pretty incredible how we did against Duke, and then in the middle of the week against VCU, and then at North Carolina. It was the entire lineup was very locked in, and I feel like we got back to that a little bit today.
Howard drills it out towards deep center field. That sends Thomas back. He's at the warning track to the wall, and that ball is gone. Up onto the green hill beyond left center field. Nick Howard has hit his 3rd home run of the season. He's got his first hit in the ACC tournament, and he gets to round the bases. Touches the plate. It's 3-1 Cavaliers. It'll be a 1-1 pitch. Kenny drills it out towards left field, back towards the wall. Looking up is the left fielder. It's off the top of the wall and gone. It bounces over the fence. Kenny Towns has made it back-to-back home runs for the Who's. A pair of second years going back-to-back. Howard and now Kenny, who makes his way to the plate. It's 4-1 Virginia. Pitch on the way. Ernest hits it weakly to the right side. Towns fields in the backhand, goes to second for 1. Laprise relay on to first, where Silverstein covering at the bag. A heck of a defensive play from Virginia, as it'll go 3-6-1. Their uniforms as well. Downs crushes it out to left field. That ball is way back. Looking up is the left fielder. It's on top of the Tobacco Road restaurant. Whatever Coach Mack said in that brief meeting certainly did wonders for Downs. That is a blast. His 9th home run of the season. Virginia's 3rd solo home run today. It's 5-2 Cavaliers. 6'4" righty and the pitch. Laprise lifts it out towards center field. That should be deep enough. As Fisher back to third to tag. Thomas makes the catch and he'll throw it back in towards third. Virginia tacks on another run. Their 6th of the day on the sacrifice fly. The pitch on the way. Drills it out towards right field. Palka back. Now it's over his head and 2 hops off of the wall. In to score from second is Towns. They're going to hold up Irving at third. Virginia 7, Georgia Tech 2, as Mike Pappy lines a double out to right center field. And the pitch on the way. Lined hard right at Kenny Towns at first. Catches it, steps on the bag. Double play.
Scott gave up 10 hits, but he made the big clutch pitches with runners in scoring position. That's the difference. At this time of the year, when you're facing good opponents, you got good arms on the mound on both sides. That's what separates whether you win or lose.
Setting them down in order in the 8th. What a job from the 5th-year senior. Getting Evans and Palka, 2 of the conference's most dangerous hitters, back-to-back. Pitch on the way. Hit high in the air out to left field. Pappy under it, now coming in. Mike makes the catch.
That's a certainly a memorable outing for him. You know, his last ACC tournament, to go out there and pitch 8 2/3 and pitch out of a few jams and really do a nice job. And you know, hopefully down the road in the remainder of his career at Virginia, he has, you know, more outings like that.
Righty sets, now deals. Pitch doesn't matter, called strike 3 on the check swing. And this game is in the books. Scott Silverstein going to get his 9th win of the season as he goes a career-long 8 2/3. And the Cavaliers take it 8-2.